Your new Miss United World is Canada. If you lose,
And your first runner-up is...
Okay, I just got goosebumps when I heard that. Amazing. And that was Ottawa native Erin Chapman taking home the title of Miss United World 2026 in Round Rock, Texas. And we are so lucky because she joins us here live on CTV Morning Live to talk about your experience. This is the first time seeing this. So what is that like for you to kind of relive that moment?
It's actually crazy. I can't believe it just happened a week ago now. It's been a whirlwind being back in Ottawa to share the crown and the title with the place that I call home. So it's a little bit surreal watching that happen.
And what was that moment like when you heard Canada? I mean, you must have been are you in shock? Are you excited? Is it kind of all the emotions?
I felt very proud, especially being Canadian, to know that we're bringing home the title to Canada. It just felt correct
in the U.S. too, that kind of happened.
Yes, but everyone was so friendly over in Texas, that real Southern hospitality. And that's the thing that most people don't know about pageants. It's the community of women. They're all out there in their own communities doing so much, creating their own projects. And then when you get that many girls together in one room who are out there doing the work, it's the best. It's like camp, but with sparkles.
I love that absolutely so much. Okay, so talk more about what this title means, Miss World, United World.
So Miss United World is a United Sisterhood. It's a fashion-forward pageant, and it's actually multi-divisional. So we have Junior Teen, which was also won by a Canadian.
Amazing.
Teen, Miss, Ms., and Mrs. So with our titles now, we'll be going out into the communities. We'll be spreading awareness about the pageant system, and you can do any event that you would like to do with your title, but knowing me as a maximalist, I'm going to try to do as many events as possible and give this crown some mileage.
Yeah, I absolutely love that. Okay, so talk about some of the competitions that you had to go through.
So I'd say that pageants are typically won before you even get there. It's the amount of work that you do in your community before finals weekend. But at finals, you have a photogenic score, an interview, which you always say pageants are won in the interview room with the judges. And then, of course, on stage, you have swimwear, evening gown, and then that very nervous final on-stage question for the top 5.
Oh my goodness, and that's a live question where you don't know what they're asking you.
Exactly.
Oh my goodness, so you have to be able to think on your toes.
Exactly,
And talk a little bit about your platform and what you want to achieve, because you're very involved in women and girls in sports.
So my platform is all about encouraging young girls to get involved in sports that aren't typically offered in their gym class curriculum. So pre-pandemic, that started as monthly workshops at the Glebe Community Center. During the pandemic, I hosted a podcast interviewing Canadian women who excel in non-traditional sports.
I love that.
And now I'm a published children's book author.
Okay, so tell me a little bit more about your book.
Yes, the book is titled Ronnie the Rock Climber. It's a little bit of an homage to my grandfather, Ron, who passed away right before the book was published. And it's about a young girl who dreams of going on adventures but stays in her room reading about it. So her parents introduce her to rock climbing, which is a little bit different, and she falls in love.
Oh my goodness, I love that so much. Absolutely incredible. And the cool thing is you're going to teach us how to do a pivot turn today.
Stance, of course.
Okay, so show me how this goes. I'm going to call in my friend Will to help us out here this morning too, because if you know Will, my co-host, he is all about learning these fun things, especially the pivot turn. I think he needs to know how to do a pivot turn.
Yeah, I mean, I've self-graded myself a good score because I do little pivots and turns, for my family and friends.
You do,
just,
for us too in the newsroom.
Perfect. So the first thing we need is good posture. So you're going to wear your crown and pull all the way up. And your back foot, so for me it's my left foot, is going to go at the 10 o'clock position. My right foot, my heel is going to go right to my toe and face the 2 o'clock position. Yeah, so this is our pageant stance, and you can change which foot you want. From there, I'm going to transfer weight to my front foot. I'm going to step in that same position on the other side. So 10 and 2. We're going to pivot towards the back foot, and you're still looking at the judges. And then last second, you whip your head to the back. Now my back foot comes forward again, and I step, pivot towards the back, leave your head, and whip.
Wow.
And that is a basic pivot turn for a pageant girl.
But I imagine you do that quickly, right? Okay, can you show us how fast you can do it? And we'll take some notes and try it.
I might have to hold the crown while I do it, because I whip my head a little bit.
Like, you're quick.
And you, and I noticed that look, like you were like in tune.
You have to look at the judges.
Oh my goodness.
And then you come back to your, what's called a T stance, which is your typical pageant.
And I was saying, is this appropriate in heels? But your heels are higher than mine, which is very rare.
I have a slight advantage with my shoes.
Okay.
These aren't too
more
difficult.
on the balls of your toes then.
That's right, yeah.
What would a pivot turn be like? When would you use a pivot turn in competition?
So you would typically use this one, the fast one, in swimwear. It's all about showing your personality, and you want to interact with the judges. Evening gown, it's more regal. You take your time.
Demure.
Yes, you do more what's called a lollipop turn where you walk in a circle because you might get caught on your train.
Yes, that's familiar to me.
But
okay.
swimsuit, you want it to be fast and sassy, and you whip the cape and you do your pivot turns, and you can even turn while you're walking. There's so many things you can do.
So each one has like their own vibe, theme, personality, and it's
I
so
love that.
different based on
So
whichever
you're
one
very
is.
versatile.
Pageants are truly a sport. You have to train not only your walk, you have to train with interview coaches. Mindset is huge.
Okay.
Honestly, it's like going to the Olympics or the Paralympic Games. You
Oh
have
my
to train
goodness.
to be the best.
Okay, where can people go for more information who are maybe interested at home to maybe try out a pageant or two?
Absolutely. I'd recommend going to unitedworld.com, so you'll find information there about internationals, which take place in Texas Labor Day 2026.
Okay.
And then Canadian nationals, so unitedworld.com/Canada. That's taking
Amazing.
place April 26th in London, Ontario.
All right.
And I'll be there.
All right, perfect. Can't wait to see that. Okay, should we pivot turn? Are you ready
Yes.
for it?
Sure.
Okay, so we start.
Okay, so you step back foot forward, turn towards the back, and whip your head. Step back foot forward, turn, and whip.
Whip and look. I think I missed the whip, but you know what? That's okay.
The new bend and snap.
You got the look.
I could do the bend and snap, and I got to go the whip and look.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I love it. Thank you so much, Erin, for joining us today, and congratulations on all your success. It's so fantastic to see. Thank you, Will, for making me
Of
look
course.
good. Let me see. Let's see. Ooh.
I don't know
there
what
we
that
go.
one is, but I'm using it.
Winner, winner.
That's the demure wave.
The demure wave, yes, we'll call it that.